The 13 terrifying archaeological discoveries at the bottom of the deep sea that shocked scientists. The world beneath the ocean is a treasure trove of mysteries containing countless wonders that humanity has yet to fully explore. Have you ever wondered what might be waiting for us beneath the deep waters? Could it be the lost ancient cities or strange creatures that no one has ever seen? These are questions that science and technology have not yet been able to answer fully. Much like an encyclopedia that has not been completely opened, with each page hiding secrets that keep us intrigued. From sunken treasures to maritime accidents that have left indelible marks in history, all of these leave us awestruck and curious. So, what are the things humanity has yet to discover beneath the ocean? Join us as we dive deep into the heart of the sea in this video to uncover unbelievable mysteries you've never heard of. Bronze Age treasure. In 2020, Turkish scientists, while conducting an expedition off the coast of the Bozburun Peninsula in Mogla province, discovered a collection of artifacts nearly 4,000 years old. This is one of the most significant archaeological discoveries in Turkey's shipwreck inventory project. On the Race exploration vessel, the researchers found hundreds of historical artifacts described as an underwater treasure of ancient civilization in the southwestern waters of the country. The artifacts included pottery, metal objects, jars, cups, balance scales, cooking pots, and axes, all dating back to the 18th century BC during the Middle Bronze Age. According to Dr. Harun Özdas, the lead author of the study from the Institute of Technology and Marine Science at Dokuz Eylül University, this is the largest collection of underwater ceramics ever found in Turkey. These artifacts were discovered at depths ranging from 3 to 30 meters below the water's surface, showcasing the richness and diversity of the culture of that time. Notably, the analysis indicated that these objects date back to the same period as the Minoan sailing ships, a flourishing ancient civilization on the island of Crete and the Aegean Sea. This discovery suggests the possibility of a maritime trade route linking Crete, Rhodes, and the Bozburun Peninsula to famous ancient cities such as Iassos, Miletus, Ephesus, Troy, and the Aegean. The secret graveyard beneath the sea. Located 20 meters deep beneath the ocean at Fuencaliente on the southern coast of La Palma, Spain, a secret graveyard has fascinated viewers. Except for professional divers, very few tourists are aware of this hidden site. Behind this graveyard lies a tragic story. It is said to have been built in memory of 40 monks who were thrown into the sea 450 years ago. Upon exploring deeper into the graveyard, one can see the presence of 40 crosses, each representing one of the murdered monks. Returning to the story of the past, in 1570, these monks met their fate while on a missionary journey. Unfortunately, their ship was attacked by pirates as they approached France. Afterward, they were killed and thrown overboard. This secret graveyard was only constructed about 20 years ago to honor the deceased. While this area attracts many tourists for its beaches, most are completely unaware of the tragic story beneath. This is not the only underwater graveyard in the world. Off the coast of Miami, Florida, the Neptune Memorial Reef was built as a final resting place for those who love the sea. However, the purpose of this graveyard is entirely different from the one in Spain. At the Neptune Memorial Reef, if desired, the deceased can choose a specific location here, rather than just having their ashes scattered at sea. They can even have a gravestone with their name, birth, and death dates, along with a statue and cross. It is known that this cemetery is inspired by the lost city of Atlantis, which is said to have been located off the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. Bimini Road. Located off the coast of the Bahamas, the seafloor in the northern part of Bimini contains a mysterious structure known as the Bimini Road. Is this a natural formation or a man-made structure? This question continues to spark debate among experts, as many studies suggest that the road bears significant evidence of human intervention. For example, there are clear angles, approximately 10 stone slabs of similar size, ranging from 3 to 14 meters, arranged in a specific pattern that stretches into a straight line. Additionally, there are marks of carving and holes where ropes may have been threaded through the surface of the stones. The Bimini Road is believed to have formed around 10,000 years ago, but the true purpose of this enigmatic structure remains unclear. could there be an ancient, mysterious civilization buried deep beneath the ocean that we have yet to discover? This remains a question that awaits answers from scientists. The Mary Rose shipwreck. Built during the reign of King Henry VIII, the ship was a symbol of English naval power at the time. However, on July 19, 1545, during a battle with the French fleet in the North Sea near the Isle of Wight, the Mary Rose suddenly sank, resulting in the death of more than 500 sailors and royal troops while King Henry VIII was commanding the attack. Only about 30 people survived from the hundreds aboard the ship. This is perhaps one of the most tragic stories in military history. After sinking, the Mary Rose remained silent on the seafloor for nearly 500 years. It wasn't until 1982 that the Mary Rose Museum in Portsmouth launched a complex archaeological project to recover the shipwreck. This is considered one of the most difficult and expensive archaeological projects in history. After many years of work, the team not only successfully restored the ship, but also displayed thousands of valuable artifacts, from weapons and naval tools to shipwreck debris, offering a deeper insight into the lives of 16th century sailors. Most notably, during the excavation, archaeologists discovered approximately 9,000 skeletons, though not all of them were identified. Dr. Anne Sterland, a bioarchaeologist, analyzed the remains and was able to reconstruct most of the skeletons quite well. These skeletons helped establish the minimum number of individuals aboard the ship, with an initial estimate of 179 people. Further studies, including genetic analysis, aDNA, and pathological research, have provided a deeper understanding of the lives of sailors and the diseases they may have contracted. In addition to human remains, archaeologists also found interesting traces of animals, such as the complete skeleton of a dog named Hatch, a breed similar to the modern Jack Russell. Furthermore, food traces like cod bones from Newfoundland and salted meat suggest that the Mary Rose was part of a global trade network of that time. These discoveries not only help to reconstruct a part of history, but also offer a deeper look into the hardships and survival of ancient sailors. To this day, the Mary Rose and its artifacts on display at the museum continue to attract the attention of visitors and researchers, helping us to better understand an important part of naval history and the lives of people during the Renaissance period. If you have the chance, you can visit to explore more about it. The wrecked ship 3 times. In 1863, the submarine H.L. Hunley set sail during the American Civil War for its first underwater mission. The mission of the Southern Confederate Navy crew was to break the Union blockade of Charleston Harbor. However, the submarine sank during its first mission, and this was not the only time it met this fate. 3 attempts were made to recover the H.L. Hunley from the ocean floor. The recovery team believed that the submarine sank the first time because it became entangled in ropes, pulling it under. After repairs, the Hunley set sail again, but one crew member failed to properly close an important valve, causing the entire submarine to flood and sink for a second time. Later, the H.L. Hunley was recovered again, repaired, and sent out on another mission in 1874. But immediately after sinking the Union ship USS Housatonic, the Hunley disappeared once again under mysterious circumstances. No one knows what caused its third disappearance in 1874. It wasn't until 131 years later, in 1995, that the Hunley was found deep beneath the ocean, but by then it was rusted and shattered. The recovery process proved difficult, and it wasn't until 2000 that researchers successfully brought the submarine up and began studying it. However, due to the severe damage to the hull, experts feared that some crew equipment and artifacts might still be at the bottom of the ocean. They carefully explored the submarine, hoping to uncover priceless items inside. But since then, the findings and details about the submarine have been kept secret. The Vasa warship and the 20-minute mission. On August 10, 1628, Sweden's Vasa warship set sail. The ship, approximately 69 meters long, was equipped with 64 heavy cannons, making it a formidable warship. However, its maiden voyage did not last long. The main reason was its oversized design. Less than 20 minutes after leaving port, a strong gust of wind tilted the Vasa to one side. Unfortunately, the ship's heavy cannons, its massive size, and the total weight of the 250 crew members on board caused the vessel to sink to a depth of about 32 meters. Centuries later, archaeologists found parts of the ship's hull, along with 40,000 artifacts from the wreckage. Explorers spent 3 decades cataloging the various artifacts. In 1990, the Vasa Museum in Stockholm, Sweden, displayed the historic ship in all its magnificent glory for the public to admire. Despite the Vasa's short journey, Sweden still considers it an important achievement of the country. The ancient city of Heracleon. The ancient city of Heracleon, one of history's great mysteries, was once a subject of lively discussion among ancient Greek philosophers, including Herodotus. However, the existence of Heracleon remained an enigma until the 19th century, when traces of it had been forgotten for thousands of years. The city was believed to be an important center of trade and religion, located at the mouth of the Nile in Egypt. But after some mysterious event, Heracleon sank to the bottom of the sea and disappeared from the map. Everything changed in 2000, when ocean archaeologist Frank Gaudio led a 3-year expedition beneath the Mediterranean Sea. After much effort and research, his team discovered the ancient city near the coast of Alexandria, Egypt, in an area previously known only as a murky sea. The findings from this excavation have unlocked many mysteries about Heracleon, allowing us to better understand its glory and disappearance. From giant stone columns and massive statues of pharaohs to religious artifacts and architectural remains, everything underscores Heracleon's importance during the golden age of ancient civilization. Notably, archaeologists also discovered coins, pottery, and goods from different cultures, reflecting the cultural exchange and interaction between Greek, Egyptian, and other civilizations. Heracleon is no longer just a lost city. Thanks to discoveries beneath the sea, we now have a clearer view of the mysteries surrounding a civilization that once existed. This discovery not only sheds light on Heracleon's history, but also opens the door to further exploration of other ancient cities and legendary empires that have long disappeared but still leave a powerful mark in human memory. The skeleton of a dragon under the Mediterranean Sea. In 2017, a bizarre discovery beneath the Mediterranean Sea sparked rumors about the appearance of a legendary dragon. A diver, using a remotely operated robot, discovered a massive skeleton at a depth of 830 meters below sea level. What made this skeleton so intriguing was its shape and size, leading many to believe that it could be evidence of a mythical dragon. A video showing the robot approaching and capturing footage of the almost intact skeleton with an unusually long spine quickly spread across social media. After the video was posted by Deborah Hatswell, a researcher of strange phenomena, public debate about the identity of the skeleton erupted. Some believed it could be a dragon, while others suggested it was a giant serpent. A third group speculated that it might be the skeleton of a whale based on the structure of the bones and the number of vertebrae. However, the lack of a skull has kept these hypotheses unconfirmed. The skeleton has at least 7 vertebrae, along with 2 scale-like bones, which led many to believe it could be a mammal. Although the robot was able to approach the skeleton, the diver stated that the bones were very fragile and easily broken upon contact, so he was unable to take a sample. According to the person who discovered the skeleton, it could be from an animal that sank to the ocean floor about 1,000 years ago, as he also noticed many ancient amphorae nearby. A biologist who reviewed the video hypothesized that the skeleton might belong to a Tylosaurus, an extinct marine lizard. However, to definitively identify the skeleton, scientists would need to take a sample, which has proven difficult due to the robot's inability to safely handle the bones. The mysterious rocks under Lake Michigan. Although not discovered at the bottom of the sea, this finding is still significant enough to be included in the list. Mark Hawley, an archaeology professor, and his friend Brian Abbott found something strange beneath Lake Michigan using sonar equipment. As they approached, they realized that the formation consisted of stone columns aligned in a perfectly straight line, spaced evenly apart, almost as if arranged by human hands. This discovery immediately reminded many people of similar stone formations found in England and France. Continuing to dive deeper into Lake Michigan, they were astonished to find a mysterious rock with carvings depicting a mammoth, along with some modern car details and several other strange symbols. The discovery of this carving meant that it must have been made when mammoths had not yet gone extinct. But how could ancient people have known about modern cars millions of years ago to carve them into rocks? To this day, this remains a big question that continues to puzzle scientists. The ancient luxurious city under the sea in Italy. Archaeologists recently uncovered a mysterious city with many luxurious structures dating back 1,700 years, deep beneath the waters of Naples, Italy. Remarkably, this was once the home of the ancient Roman nobility, including famous figures such as General Julius Caesar, Emperor Nero, military leaders Pompey and Marius, and Emperor Hadrian. Archaeologists believe that the city sank beneath the sea due to volcanic activity, which caused the coastline to suddenly subside by about 400 meters, raising the water level and submerging the entire city. Surveys show that many of the city's ancient architectural structures are still relatively intact despite being submerged for over 1,000 years. Dr. Barbara Davida, along with scientists from around the world, compiled a document called Secrets Submerged in Rome. This document details the size of the villas, priceless statues intricately carved, hot spring spas, cobblestone roads, and even a nympheum, the entertainment area for the elite located about 241 kilometers south of Rome. To this day, scientists are still working to unravel the mysteries of this grand structure built by the ancient Romans, but how long it will take to find answers is uncertain. The mysterious rows of holes. Over a dozen mysterious holes, appearing as if arranged in a line, were discovered by remotely operated vehicles at a depth of 2.6 kilometers in the Azores region near Portugal's coastline. Scientists had previously found similar traces but have not yet been able to explain what these mysterious holes are or how they came to be. They temporarily refer to them as Lebensspuren, a German term meaning traces of life, implying that they may have been created by living organisms. In fact, similar marks were first discovered on the ocean floor about 20 years ago, but opinions on their origin are still highly divided. Some believe they were man-made, others claim they could be signals from extraterrestrials. Some have even suggested, could they be marks left by submarines? Or are they breathing holes of a sea creature that buries itself deep in the sand? According to Dr. Vecchione, an expert at NOAA, something is happening, but we are yet to decipher it. There are many mysteries surrounding the rows of holes on the ocean floor we have just discovered in the Azores. Scientists from the Norwegian Marine Research Institute think these could have been made by marine creatures as they move or swim over the sediment. They might also be holes created by sea creatures burrowing under the sand and then poking up through it. What do you think these mysterious rows of holes represent? Could there be another secret behind them that we have yet to fully uncover? The Underwater Museum of Mystery. You might find it hard to believe what you're seeing, but this is an actual piece of art from a unique museum that models a miniature society covering 420 square meters on the ocean floor. It is called the Cancun Underwater Museum. This museum is considered the largest of its kind on Earth, attracting more than 750,000 visitors annually. The museum features over 500 life-size human sculptures based on various humanistic and fascinating themes, such as greed or the simple life of fishermen. These statues are entirely displayed underwater in Cancun, Mexico, making it a perfect destination for those seeking a daring exploration adventure. The Crystal Pyramid, hidden beneath Bermuda. The Bermuda Triangle, one of the most mysterious regions in the world, has long intrigued people with the unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft. However, few are aware that beneath the deep ocean may lie a terrifying secret involving enormous crystal pyramids. According to some theories, these pyramids could be the main cause of the disappearances in this area. These pyramids, reportedly 3 times the size of the Great Pyramid of Giza, are located 2,000 meters beneath the surface of the Bermuda Triangle. Experts believe these pyramids were originally built on land, but were submerged due to a devastating earthquake that altered the landscape. While there is no definitive evidence of the pyramids' purpose, they could be the reason behind the mysterious vanishings of numerous planes and ships in the region. It is also speculated that these pyramids are evidence of the lost city of Atlantis. These pyramids may generate whirlpools near the surface, pulling ships and planes down into the depths. Notably, Observations of some submerged pyramids show they create strong water vortices around them. It is possible that the energy within the pyramids is being released, generating these whirlpools. If these pyramids discharge energy like this at the surface, it could explain the formation of dangerous whirlpools in the ocean, capable of swallowing ships and crews. Could these discoveries help solve the mystery of the thousands of vehicles that have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle? While the answer is uncertain, it is clear that future explorations of these pyramids could bring us closer to uncovering ancient technologies possibly lost thousands of years ago. So, we've just explored some mysteries and archaeological discoveries deep beneath the vast ocean. If you had the chance to dive to the ocean's depths, what would you do? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to give our channel a like and subscribe. This way, you won't miss any other exciting discoveries. For now, goodbye and see you next time.